just let it run from there.
Yep. Hello, people. We're just starting the live stream of the wedding. Yay! All right. Giving this over to someone else. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. There you go. So if you hold that, you'll see some comments come through as they come through. Just go around, take the time. Thank you so much.
Say hi to the live stream, Lou.
Righty ho, everybody. How are we? I'm here with my hat on to make sure my head doesn't blow off while this is happening. And yeah, it is the day.
But not your head, that's okay.
Yeah, as long as I don't lose my head, exactly.
Hopefully you'll bring your hat.
Well, this is my friend's hat. She passed away about 6 years ago. Yes. So needed him to be here. The plan was to have him here, but of course, yep.
These things happen.
These things happen.
If you're not ready to just take the photos.
All of us are doing something here.
Yes, I
We're
know.
all, we're all being pushed in. G'day, Terry, how are you? This is one of my carers, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Hi. Thanks.
Thank you for coming.
Oh.
Yeah. So yes, that's the.
Well, here's the number.
We're allowed like 10 people here.
10 people. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've got 5.
That's
We
okay.
took half of you.
No, but the carers
Kids
don't
don't,
count.
carers and kids don't count.
My two
That's
carers.
terrible.
No, because they're here for me.
Yeah.
That's not counted as one of
That's
the
part of your number.
part of my numbers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
So we have 9 people here. So we're completely within the law.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And look, we're all making masked up.
Except me.
Except you. That's all right.
I do have a mask here though.
So, yeah.
This would be the moment we give the organist a bit of a wave and say it might be time to be ready. There's signs of a veil on the other side of the bridge.
Jeez. It's good the sun's come out. I was looking a bit dodgy there for a minute.
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you really just take that on
Oh yeah, of course.
And for those playing at home, this is Kevin, our celebrant for the day. Or half of Kevin anyway, from the nose up. There is the rest of him.
It's rather appropriate because I'm wearing a Tiger shirt. Tiger Airline shirt. Yeah, well, no, you know the airline card? Tiger Airline? Tiger shirt. It's my airline shirt.
There's Terry, keep ducking the camera. We've caught a break in the rain and we're getting a bit of sun. And that's Jessie, just getting in the way, generally. Okay, enough.
Oh, thank you.
We might leave the grooms for a moment and go and see the bride.
And go in that circle thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
have my camera,
people.
a phone.
How are we looking? Can I have a look on? 23 people watching. Oh, you can see all the comments?
Yep.
Hi guys. Sorry guys, we're running a little bit late because Lou's late as per usual. The bride is on time, Lou is not. How's that for a change?
Well, we're just getting Lou organised over on the other side of the bridge and we'll be good to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
As long as you're happy with it. Yeah, I don't care. Sorry, I don't have to do it. Sorry.
Oh, what?
You held your breath through Ballarat?
We didn't go through Ballarat.
Oh, good.
So we came through Bendigo.
Yep.
And Maryborough and over.
Cool. Yes.
Although we bypassed Shepparton as well, it was a fine corridor.
Yeah. Yes. You shepherded in a lockdown now. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. But they came out of lockdown, I think, the same day that Ballarat went in. So they've done an awesome job.
They did.
Like, considering how quickly it got out of hand.
Yeah.
newly recruited flower girl,
Yep.
already covered in flowers. That's a bit of a bonus.
How many more does she need?
Should I take my jacket off? Hold that.
Oh, there we go. Can't be a flower girl without flowers, can we?
Great, so Jill's
We've just got a bag coming from the car over in the distance there, and once that arrives,
And then we'll be good to go.
we'll be good to go.
He's here, that's a good start.
anyone want
I'm
a
just
last,
No, no.
starting to take
anyone
the
want a
jacket
last
off.
minute pink jacket to tie around their neck?
No.
No? Anyway,
I guess he comes out bad now.
you can go get away to the playground while this is happening.
That's what you're going to do.
I'm the flower girl.
Yeah, that's cool. That's on the way now.
I get to be the flower girl.
I thought we better wait until he comes back.
That's cool. Serena's in Lou's wallet.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's in Lou's wallet.
What about his gift?
I've got it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
What about the thing that we got?
That's right. Later.
I couldn't sleep last night. I was
Anything to add in your last moments as a single?
Do you still want this?
don't do this during the pandemic if you don't have to. Nah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I have my pseudo, Dad, this is standing in place of you, Dad. This is Jazz, the next daughter, and the next good friend of Lou. She's going to be walking me down the aisle until the reception when you can walk me down the aisle properly. So,
Yay, I get to be a flower girl.
and we have our flower girl.
Yay.
Literally, a flower.
Pretty blue flower.
I like blue.
I like blue more.
My
All
blue
right, I think we're
flowers.
just about ready to go, guys.
No one.
So you know we've just got to go to Kevin, doesn't
Yep, to Kevin. Yeah, thank
Are
you.
we the only people wearing formal stuff?
Only 2 days ago, it's a beautiful dress. Oh, did you get it for your birthday?
Yeah, but not.
It's still a great birthday.
I really want it.
Yeah?
So this is just. I've never been in a wedding, which means I've never been part of a wedding, which means I've never been to a wedding. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. Have you ever been to a wedding before, Daddy?
I was in one once.
Oh, yeah.
Before we get started, I just have to make a couple of little announcements for us. We're going to need to turn our mobile phones off. Obviously, we've got to stick to coronavirus restrictions back today, wearing your mask. And the service will be live streamed. And I'm not sure if there'll be any capacity for us to interact with some of the people that might be watching live stream, but we'll see what happens during the ceremony. So thank you, and if you'd like to all just gather a bit closer.
You happy over there, or did you want to come up a little bit closer? You look like you're happy on the rock over there, are you? Okay, that's good. All right, well, we'll get the opening song started, and we look forward to having a great ceremony. Thanks.
No.
I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone's hope. I don't want my love to go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. I know that you are something special. To you, I'd be always faithful. I want to be what you always needed. Then I hope you see the heart in me. I don't want another pretty face. I don't want just anyone to hold. I don't want my love to go away. I want you and your beautiful soul. You're the one I want to take. You're the one I want to hold. I won't let another minute go to waste. I want you and your beautiful soul. Your beautiful soul. Yeah. You're mine. Anytime. Think it over. But I'm just fine. Move forward.
So he's here as well.
Say hello to everyone on the live stream.
Hello, everybody on the live stream.
Hello. Thank
Sorry
you all for
about this.
coming.
It's all good.
Bye everyone.
So welcome, I warmly welcome you all here today for the wedding ceremony of Louis Robert Stephen Stomm and Amelia Jean Leniart. My name is Kevin Dallinger. It is my great privilege to be asked by this couple to be their marriage celebrant here this afternoon. Now, I've got a couple of important questions for you before we start the get right into the service. So the first question, does anyone have any objections to this marriage? No, that's great. All right, so the next question is, does anyone have any objection to forwarding $1,000 to Lou and Amelia's bank account immediately after this ceremony? Has anyone got any objections to that? Okay. Well, we got 1 out of 2.
That's good.
1 out of 2 ain't bad.
So, folks, this wedding ceremony that we've been called here to witness today is indeed part of an evolving relationship for Lou and Amelia. Their relationship has now grown to the point where they're prepared to make a public commitment to remain together for the rest of their lives. However, the wedding ceremony that will be performed here will only serve to give social and legal recognition to a union which has already clearly taken place in their hearts. And we are a privileged group to hear Lou and Amelia exchange their vows today. And to fulfil our role as witnesses, I just invite you to leave the cares of the world behind and try to be fully present with Lou and Amelia here in this place and at this time. We should also try to be mindful of our own thoughts and feelings as this ceremony unfolds. In this way, we can help strengthen the bonds of love and affection between Lou and Amelia and between all here today. Now, this couple have shared a unique journey in their lives to arrive here today for their wedding ceremony. We're fortunate to share a little bit about their story. And they met on a dating website in 2011, of all places.
Yep.
Amelia had signed up looking for love and came across Lou's profile. Now, Lou loved Amelia's essay that she wrote him and wrote her one back. Within a week, they were talking on the phone, and within 2 weeks, Lou had convinced Amelia to have dinner with him. Now, Amelia was convinced that Lou was an axe murderer, as he was 23 years older than her, and she couldn't understand why someone his age would be interested in her. And he also told all these wild stories about celebrities he'd worked with, like Hughesy and Rove, but a Google search confirmed that this was actually true, so Amelia agreed to meet Lou for dinner. Then cancelled, then agreed again. Unbeknownst to Lou, Amelia had organised for an undercover friend to call during the date and check on her safety. If Amelia responded, "I'm in the plaza," everything was fine. The date came and Amelia rocked up and waited. Then Lou called asking, "Where are you?" Turns out Lou had inadvertently gone to the wrong restaurant, which turned out to be a good omen, as despite this they hit it off and they are still together 10 years later. Now Lou loves Amelia because she's very easy to live with and loves him back. And Amelia loves Lou because he's the complete opposite of her, loud, obnoxious and funny, and helps her to relax and see the brighter side of life. Lou loves his extended family and loves to talk to his friends and grow with them, while Amelia finds her friends are her sanity and her family are also her rock, including Lou, of course. Now, Lou has been through so much, more than most physically. He continues to suffer from health issues, which Amelia, Gary and Terry, his carer who's here today, helps him through. Despite this, their bond has remained as strong as ever, and they've both still got it. Amelia and Lou still hope that Lou is alive in 12 months' time, and that they are able to continue to enjoy this roller coaster ride. And what they have experienced in their lives together and what they've shared with us about their story, I believe they're very committed to developing their loving relationship no matter what challenges they may face in the years to come. So with these thoughts in mind, and more importantly in our hearts, we now proceed with this ceremony. And Amelia and Lou have asked if we can take a small amount of time to honour and remember some of the important people in their lives who couldn't be here today with them. And they're represented by the red and green balloons that you see flying around behind Lou's chair there. And we think of Mishu and Odette Stomm, Lou's parents, Lily, Lou's grandmother, Andre and Pierre, Lou's brothers, Donna and Jeff Hyder, Amelia's aunt and uncle, Rodney Hyder, Amelia's uncle, and Connie Gravina, a close family friend of Amelia's family. So, in thinking about their relationship and what their wedding means today, Lou and Amelia have included a reading, which many of us would recall from our childhood. And I'm going to ask Amelia to share that reading with us now.
The owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar. "Oh, lovely pussy! Oh, pussy, my love! What a beautiful pussy you are! You are, you are! What a beautiful pussy you are!" Pussy said to the owl, "You are an elegant fowl. How charmingly sweet you sing. Oh, let us be married. Too long we have tarried. But what shall we do for a ring?" They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bond tree grows. And there in the wood a piggy wig stood with a ring at the end of his nose, with a ring at the end of his nose. "Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring?" said the piggy. "I will." So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand, on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon, the moon, the moon. They danced by the light of the moon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wasn't that beautiful? Thanks, Amelia. I love that poem. Today, Lou and Amelia also wish to honour their relationship with all of you people, and of course the people online, their families and friends who might be watching this service today, who have had a role in their development as individuals and have supported their growth as a couple. They also ask for your continuing support as they commence their journey of married life together. So I've got a question for you all now, and the correct answer to this question is "we will." So I'm going to ask the question, and if you can all respond with the correct response. And the question is, and I ask all of you present, are you willing now and always to encourage and strengthen this marriage by upholding Lou and Amelia with your continual love in the years to come? We will. Thank you. So now the official bit. I, Kevin Dallinger, am a registered marriage celebrant, authorised to solemnise this your marriage according to the law. Before you, Lou, and you, Amelia, are joined in marriage in my presence and the presence of these witnesses. I want to remind you of the serious and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. The marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two persons, to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Now, a couple of questions for Lou and Amelia. Lou and Amelia, do you come here freely and without reservation to enter a relationship as companions, living together as husband and wife and enjoying equality?
We do.
We do.
Thank you. And Lou, do you take Amelia to be your wife and lifelong partner? Will you stand by her through whatever may come so you can genuinely share your lives together?
I do.
You're very serious
Well,
then.
no.
Husband, I'm proud of you.
Amelia, do you take Lou to be your husband and lifelong partner? Will you stand by him through whatever may come so you can genuinely share your lives together?
I do.
Thank you. Folks, we come to the most important part of the marriage ceremony now, which of course is the exchange of marriage vows, wedding vows. And Lou and Amelia have given special consideration to the vows of commitment they wish to make to one another. These vows are their solemn promises to each other about what they mean to one another and what they hope to do for one another in their lives together. Now, I'll just come and stand behind you for this.
Yep.
Face
So Lou, I'll get you to repeat the minimum legal words, and then I know that you will add your own words after that.
Probably. I ask the people here to witness. I ask the people here to witness
That I, Louis Robert Stomm,
that I, Louis Robert Stephen Stomm,
take you,
take you.
Amelia Leniart,
What was your name? Oh, sorry, Amelia Leniart. Yes.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Now take the mic and you say whatever words.
Now take the wife and say whatever you. Oh, sorry, it stopped. Thank you so much for being in my life for the last 10 years. It has been the most wonderful journey. Most wonderful journey with you. It's been full of fun, full of excitement, full of arguments, full of screaming, full of shouting, but always at the end of the day, full of love. And that has been absolutely wonderful. And I look forward to another 10 years of me lying in bed. 10 years of us being together and, sharing our lives together, which is just wonderful. Thank you so much. I love you. There you go. Sorry.
Could I get someone just to gather those flowers?
Thanks, Gary.
No, all part of just.
I ask the people here to witness that I, Amelia Leniart, take you, Louis Robert Stomm, to be my lawful wedded husband. My ocean view, Louis Robert Stephen Stomm, born on Friday 17th of April 1964 at 3:02 p.m. at Carlton Women's Hospital. Everyone knows that by now. It's been 10 years, 10 wonderful, beautiful, amazing years. How did we get here? Honestly, every day with you has been a blessing. Every night with you has been a dream become reality. Out of the last 10 years with you, there is one powerful memory that has never left me. You were in St. Vincent's Hospital with sepsis and on the brink of ending up in ICU. As I sat with you, listening to you carry on about getting on a ship and flying to Mars, you stopped talking and you looked at me and you said, I survived for you. Those words you said to me that you remember saying, even though you were delirious from the drugs, they've never left me. Our life has been a barrage of medical tests and surgeries, struggles and absolute bliss, but you have always made it such an adventure. While I'm the introvert who doesn't have the best sense of humour, as my work colleagues would know, you're the loud, obnoxious larrikin who loves to stir the pot. I keep you in line when you get a bit too OTT, and you remind me not to be too rigid and to relax and have fun. You love to stir the pot and take life by the horns. I mean, you win your vows today. It says a lot, right? So what do I promise you, my love? I promise to never play with your model train collection. I promise to try and remember to rinse and stack my dishes. Try. I promise to continue to dance to Yellow and to ensure we have some Spice Girls music at our reception once COVID is over. I promise that I will always love you, no matter how sick you get or how much you frustrate me at times. I promise to love you for better or for worse, when life is incredibly hard and when life is incredibly beautiful. I want your worst. Give me your autistic meltdowns, your inability to see, your missing glasses, your phone that never does what you want it to do. And I promise I will do everything I can to make it alright. I promise to be your lighthouse when you struggle to find the way. I promise to show you every day that true love never dies. I love you, beautiful, pants or no pants. Here's to the first day of the rest of our lives together. After 10 years, we've still got it, baby.
I think that was worth a round of applause, don't you? Beautiful bows for both of you, thank you. So in keeping with tradition, Lou and Amelia will be giving gifts to one another today. And the giving of gifts are the expression of how much this couple value the marriage vows they have just spoken to one another in love. So Nanette, I'll get you to come up now with the ring. Get Lou to place the ring on Amelia's ring finger.
Oh, good Lord, now I've got to get it off.
It does come off.
So repeating. Thank you.
So repeating the first few words after me.
Yes, repeating the first few words after you.
You're doing very well.
I'm doing very well, Louis. Yes.
With this ring.
With this ring,
So put the ring on the tip of the finger.
put the finger on the tip of the ring. Yes, I did say that deliberately.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Please take this ring
Please take this ring and run. Oh, sorry, and
get back to the
oh yes, and get back to the house and don't
and cook me some noodles
and cook some noodles
and not soggy noodles.
and no soggy noodles and make sure it's al dente. Al dente.
What's al dente mean?
I don't know. It's Spanish for something. Yeah.
Okay, we got through that. So now Amelia will give Lou his gift.
Oh, okay.
Easy to get off.
Famous last words.
Can you hold my flowers, please?
Yeah, of course I can.
There you go. Awesome. Thank you. All right.
It's very dangerous.
My ocean view. Your gift is special. In lieu of arenas, I know you aren't a fan of jewellery. Please take this hottie whistle. Given you say that I never answer you, this is the perfect way to get the attention of your hottie. Just give a little whistle.
Cool.
He won't wear a ring, so this is the next best thing.
Awesome. This is going to drive you nuts.
What did I say?
This is going to drive you nuts.
I knew I'd regret this.
Yes.
Folks, if what we've experienced so far wasn't special enough, we've got something more special to come. And we're going to ask Terry to come up and help us with this. It's called a garland ceremony. And I'll just go and put some music on while we undertake this little wedding ritual. So if you'd like to come up, Terry.
All right. I'm going to sit on you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You're going to fall off.
I'm not going to fall off at all.
You want a bit?
Oh, I want to bet.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
So folks, you might be wondering what we're doing here.
Bondage! Bondage!
That's one explanation. I have another one. So the intertwining of Lou and Amelia in ribbon represents a number of things, including how they are bound together by the bonds of their love. It also symbolises that they are a team in everything in life, and no matter what comes at them, they will always get through it as one. So keep winding, Terry.
No, I'm not going to torture you with spice sauce yet. That's at the reception.
How many times around us?
Is that about enough?
Really just needs to lift it up and then
I could drive away, you know.
Yeah, you can stop now.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry. Then grab some scissors, which are in the bag.
Really?
Oh, there you go. And then you can just cut it off as...
You want to come around this side? Yeah.
Sorry, Thanks, Terry.
Now where's the cane? Oh, sorry.
So stay together, folks, because we've come to the big moment in the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, Lou and Amelia have declared before all of us today that they will live together in marriage. And they have made special promises to each other, and they have symbolised it by joining hands, making vows, exchanging rings, and by a garland ceremony that you've just witnessed. So therefore, on your behalf, and on behalf of the community, I now pronounce them husband and wife. Yay! Lou and Amelia, you may now seal your marriage vows with a kiss. Woohoo! And another round of applause, please. So folks, we're just going to take a couple of minutes in the ceremony now to sign the marriage documents. We're going to come back after that, so just stay about where you are at the moment, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes to complete the ceremony. We'll have some music while the signing is taking place, and I need the witnesses who will be...
Yep, Terry and the net, please.
Thank you. If you just come forward, please. Thank you.
I can't go anywhere. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Let's get this signed.
Jed has asked online if this is the time for the traditional rolling of the groom into the lake.
Let's cheers, yes! We're married.
You want to sign my signature? You're allowed to.
No.
You're my authorised person.
How do I sign? I sign this way.
know, it's all right. I'm being an idiot.
Just there. Here we go. It's one thing we can't muck up, Lou.
I know. That's why I was doing it on my finger because you couldn't.
Yeah, we muck up a lot of things, but
That
not
one,
that
that
like
one?
that box there. Whoop, whoop, he's moving. There we go. And then plug in that box there.
Let me switch the power off that way. I can't move anywhere. Which box is one?
Nearly did roll himself into the lake.
And then, so, what we need to do, please, is just print your name and then sign underneath. Print and sign. Capital.
She belongs to me. Yeah, we got that line there. Oh, I forgot. I forget your one on the marriage.
Got to make this one look nice.
This is the one for the cool room. And then Terry. So we need you to print your name in capital letters just in that box and sign it.
Stamp keys is 4 hours of your money time.
That's now. Hang on, I'm just going. You keep your hand on that.
But you got to keep your tongue on. Why didn't I bring the toast?
Yeah, exactly. Or the toilet paper.
So much. Foxy, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
We're going to play that at the
I
end.
let the team down.
That's fine.
So, just a signature on the bottom line there now. Beautiful. And then a signature on that line there.
I thought of the water pistol, but I was told no.
Really,
Right.
missed opportunity.
And I'll sign it.
We'll do that. We'll do that for reception.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it
Early
properly.
next year. Yeah, we'll do it properly there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's going to rain in a minute, folks, so we'll
Originally, I
we'll
wanted
keep
to
going
as
with
well.
the ceremony.
Just
Can I just get a photo?
Half an hour. Hold on.
Can I get you guys just to come each one each side? Can I get a photo of you guys?
Hand on the, put your hand on
One each side. Come around this side. Come around the front.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine. Come around. Yeah, the front. Ready, cheese, kisses.
yes, noodles, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you like your noodles, don't you?
okay.
There you go, all done.
We need to keep moving, folks.
Sorry, guys.
Yep. Go back there.
Made a ball with the ribbon and given it to the bride. Probably need to take that back off if she doesn't need to be holding it.
Keep coming. Yeah, keep coming. Where am I going?
Yeah. So, it has started.
What started?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
We're going back off Amelia, she doesn't need it. Quickly.
Folks, we've only got a couple of minutes, so let's get this ball rolling. So, it's my very great honour to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Lou and Amelia Stomm and to hand them their signed marriage certificate. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, we all have many warm feelings towards the couple as they exchange their marriage vows today, and I've got a short marriage blessing which I'm going to read to them now on your behalf. So, marriage is about giving and taking, and forging and forsaking, kissing and loving and pushing and shoving, caring and sharing and screaming and swearing, about being together, whatever the weather, about being driven to the end of your tether, about sweetness and kindness and wisdom and blindness, It's about being strong when you're feeling quite weak. It's about saying nothing when you're dying to speak. It's about being wrong when you know you're right. It's about giving in before there's a fight. It's about you two living as cheaply as one. You can give us a call if you know how that's done. Never heeding advice that was always well meant. Never counting the cost until it's all spent. And for you two today, it's about to begin. And for all that the two of you had to put in, some days filled with joy and some days with sadness, too late till you'll discover that marriage is madness. I know that Lou and Amelia have greatly appreciated your presence and involvement in their wedding ceremony today, and also those that have been watching this ceremony online. They particularly thank those of you that have played a special role in this ceremony. And they've asked me to ask you to stick around for some photos if you can. We can stay at the gardens and have photos and chat until 2, and then due to restrictions we'll have to disperse. However, the cafe over there is open for some refreshments if you'd like some. We conclude the ceremony now with the playing of the final song as we send Amelia and Lou off on their married life together. We hope this day will always form a milestone in their life, one that they'll look back on with much happiness. Now, please join Lou and Amelia as their first dance as husband and wife.
Takes its toll, but listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Uh-oh.
That's my
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
Send my best wishes to Lou and Amelia.
You're into the time shift.
And nothing can ever be the same.
Just a sort of sensation.
Thanks for coming, everyone. Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Love you, Lou. And you have family that are watching.
That's why I keep that's what I've been saying. Eventually I'll get it right. Thank you so much, Terry. You know what? Jump to the left.
Perfect song to end that on.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
It's what we wanted to do first.
Does everybody have an organ? Across the USA.
Oh, dear God.
Can I put you in the live stream for a minute?
Why?
Because you're a part of it.
No, I'm on the other side of the camera.
No, there you are. Yep, yep. There he is. There he is, the cameraman for the day.
All that shaking was me.
Yep, thanks so much everyone for coming. We're going to cut it now. Yep, hang on, I'll flip it around. Hello everyone! Hi! I can see some of the comments, I can't see all of them, but thank you all for coming. Sorry this couldn't be on Instagram. One of my tablets went missing, so of course it did, like 24 hours before the ceremony, so that's why it wasn't on Instagram. I will post this on Instagram after the ceremony at some point. Thank you all for coming, and we'll probably terminate it now, but yeah, thank you so much for coming. It's starting to rain. Thank you everyone as well for coming. Kevin, thank you so much for doing the ceremony. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye. Have a good day everyone. Bye.